I moved to Munich after my MBA. I chose St.Gallen at the time. St.Gallen is a very, very powerful brand. It uncovers doors, but it's still all up to you to make sure that you really get to open it, find the right person to make an introduction, make a right appearance, and then of course deliver with the right skill set to actually cross through that door. My name is Stephan Bögner. I work for Deloitte as a senior manager, and I had the pleasure of being at the St.Gallen MBA from 2015 until 2017. When you go to study for a second time, it's more of a conscious choice. You figure out, okay, how can I gauge that? And one thing I went by at the time, I think many probably go by as well, is rankings. Then of course it's the study program. For me it was just as important to have the hard skills, let's say strategy, management, finance, but also a little bit of personal development. And then of course I was still working at the time, so it had to be a part-time program. And on those dimensions, basically content, ranking, and then geographical distance, I chose St.Gallen at the time. It was great. You went there and you learned a lot about industries that you may not had any touch with. And for me, this was a good opportunity to understand what's out there, what are they looking for. That helped kind of understand in what St.Gallen called triple transformation. You can do a transformation on the functional side, you can do a transformation that is more on the geographical side, or you can do a transformation that's on the industry side. So I moved to Munich after my MBA. I liked the industry that I was in, right, tech. I just wanted to have a different function, also wanted to have a different culture. So I switched to an American company, right? And they had their biggest location in Munich. What do I like about Munich? I like food, and I like the fact that when you're in Munich, you get treated well, right? You have a big selection of gastronomical offer. I also like having the fact that there's this huge green area, called the English Gardens. You have this rich history which is reflected as well in the architecture, if that's something that you enjoy, walking through the city. Munich is a hub for different industries, right? So if you're anywhere on the engineering side, there are lots of great companies and logos out there, as well as the tier one industry that supports those great logos. For my industries, whether that's on tech side or the consulting industry as well, going for an MBA in general is taking your study level one notch up. You will have employers that actually have an MBA, and they would understand, okay, here's someone who has been armed with knowledge, tools, network to deal with whatever may come at them, to deal with uncertainties. That is what employers understand and seek when they see an MBA degree, especially coming from St.Gallen, which is obviously very well known in their stack of applications ultimately, right? They see someone who is ready for even that part of uncertainty. And I think that's ultimately the flip side of that door that suddenly is uncovered for people.